and they're not like any better than anything else. And I don't know. I'm not very happy with the price I paid for it, but anyways. Hi, L'Oreal.
Hi, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm just glad I can hear now because it was gonna be like a pain in the booty, like doing it a different way. Anyways,
Yeah.
so yeah, I had like a lot of trouble with this work, and it was really frustrating because he was like, okay, it should be easier. Like the hardest part is past us, and then I don't understand what's going on this week. So I'm like, oh man, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble. But hopefully you guys understood it, and maybe you can help me out. I don't know. Um, but I guess okay. So who's leading this? Is it Taylor?
I already put it live, and we already said an opening prayer. So
Oh, perfect.
go
All
ahead and
right.
ask.
So go over the prep work, or what do y'all, or do you want to talk about the project? What do y'all want to talk about to start with?
Can we start with the project real fast? I just want to know exactly. I
Yeah.
put myself down as helping Matt with the presentation because I don't know what's going to be. I want to help with the hardest part or the biggest part. So because it's obviously like I don't get my own part. But if you guys don't think that's the biggest part, then you can just move me around to wherever you want me. So.
I probably would think the end is probably the biggest part. I would think. I don't know. But we just because there's more people than there is parts because the data we're all doing the part two, and so we just figured that you can just have a choice. Like it didn't matter to us whether you helped with. So if you want to help with the PowerPoint, that's totally fine. Um, I don't mind at all.
Okay. And then, so are we all buying 30 bags of candy then, or whatever? What are we doing?
Okay, so I think. Okay, so I didn't know it was a question on the test, and I didn't know which one it was. But the sample size, do you have to have like just a total of 30, or like if we're comparing, do you have to have 30 of both kinds, or do you just have to do like 15 and 15, and that's 30?
If we're comparing, we have to have 30 of both kinds.
Okay, so then I think we were each gonna get 5 bags of each kind. Is that what we
Okay.
decided? So yeah, we're not all getting 30 bags. I think we were just gonna split up to where we each get 5 bags each. So 5 peanut and 5 whatnot. And I went to the store and I found they had like millions of different sizes, but then sizes that weren't the same for each kind. But they did have both sizes. The peanut and the plain had an 11 ounce, 11.4 ounces. So I think that's the one we should probably do because the 19 there's a 19 ounce, but that was like huge, and I was like, I don't want to count that many M&Ms. So the 11 ounce, or we could do like the individual packages. I just Anyway, I don't know which one y'all want to just do.
11 ounce is fine.
Yeah.
Is the 11 ounce, is that what you would find by the checkout?
No, it was like, and I didn't even like think about looking at the checkout. I just went to the candy aisle. I think those would be the individual packages. The 11 ounces are kind of like they're about maybe that big or so bag. So it's like a good sized bag, but it's not like huge, overwhelmingly big. So I think they were $2 or something, $2.98 or something, or 2.68. I don't remember, but something like that. It shouldn't be too bad.
Who do
And
we
I did
give
want to talk about. Oh, sorry, Taylor. Go ahead.
No, who are we giving the data to?
I think we're in charge of, from what my understanding is we're all. I don't know. Now I'm confused. I guess we're all just because we're all still like working together, but I think we're all in charge of part two. So
Okay.
I think we'll all count our M&Ms that we have, and then we'll all kind of collaborate what our findings were, and then we're in charge of part two for ourselves. I think.
Okay. No, yeah, you're right. I didn't know if like we had to collaborate the data at all or not. So That's completely fine. So we each need to buy 5 of those regular size, like the 200 to 300 pieces per bags, right?
Yeah. Yeah, something. Yeah, I'd probably assume it's probably that big.
I don't know how big, but I'm just trying to
It
get
might
like.
be less than that. Like it's not like a huge bag, but
But
I don't know.
it's the
But yeah,
next biggest from the checkout ones.
yeah. And
Okay,
it's 11.4 ounces, so
11
you
point.
can just look at the ounces and look for 11.4.
Okay, then I
Do you
think
know
that's
when?
all. Unless you guys have more questions.
Oh, I just wondered when this part was due. Anybody remember? Is it next week?
I believe it's next
It's
week.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Oh, just the part 1 is due, but we can't do anything until he approves our project. So
Right.
I don't think the project's actually due till the end of the year, but he's just trying to get us to work on it now. But he
Yeah.
has to. I'm sure it's going to be a few weeks before he approves everything, because he said, like in his email, he was going to send it back and forth for a few times until to make sure we had it right. But so I'm assuming we're not actually going to get our hands dirty for a few weeks, but I have no idea.
Figured I'd have to
So,
rush out and buy M&Ms.
yeah. So, and then I was kind of, I read over the what L'Oreal had put together, and it all looked good to me. The only thing that I thought might be different was the null hypothesis and stuff. I think it would be, like our null hypothesis would be U1 equals U2, because aren't we seeing if they're the same? And then our
Yeah,
null would be,
I just filled it in because I had no idea. So
yeah.
I was just like, let's just fill something in and someone can just correct it if it's wrong. So
Yeah. So I don't know either. Like I'm just thinking, like I was just thinking about the question, and we're comparing two things, and I think we're trying to say like our null hypothesis is they're going to be the same, and then our um, alternative hypothesis would be that they're not going to be equal, and then we'll see which one's right. But let me look really fast. I just kind of sparked something in my memory. Would this be considered like an independent variable test? It would
yes, because
be, right?
the peanut and the regular aren't affecting each other.
Yeah. So I think that then I'm right then, because it says the null hypothesis and stuff would be U1 equals U2, and then the alternative is U1 not equal to U2, the mean 2 or whatever. So I think we just need to change that, L'Oreal, and you're in charge of that, right? You're doing the part 1.
So can you tell me that again? U1
Yeah.
equals.
U1 equals U2, and
Okay.
then the alternative hypothesis is U1 is not equal to U2.
Okay, great.
So, and I'll read it again just to make sure my understanding is pretty good. But it looked pretty good to me, so I think he did a good job. So hopefully he doesn't have too much to correct on ours.
Yeah.
I think we were just missing a blue M&M
Yeah.
in the colors.
I was wondering if there was a color missing, so way to catch that.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. What did you say, Matt? There's a
Of the M&M colors, it looked like blue was missing.
blue. Okay.
I like my M&Ms, you know.
Taylor, how did you? Oh, I guess I can cut and copy it. But how did you find the little mean symbol? The weird
Oh,
little.
I found it online. I copied and pasted it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You can go to insert. Let me see if I can. And go to equation. Insert an equation. Or special characters. Insert in the special characters.
Okay. All right. Is there any? Well, if you guys see something else that needs correcting, go ahead and get in there and do it. But I will make these changes that we've talked about. So.
It really does look good, though, so thank you for putting it together.
Mm.
Oh, thanks.
So did you guys have any questions on the homework?
I did. I had a hard time with number 9 and letter D, where it says to find the z-score. I wasn't sure what formulas. I'm thinking maybe we used more than one formula for that, but I wasn't sure. I wasn't getting it right.
Where did Ashley go?
Oh no.
So the formula to find the p-score or the z-score.
Oh, she said her internet crashed again. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if we do just the z-score formula because my answer wasn't matching the answer key answer. So I don't know what I was doing wrong.
This is the formula I have, and I have to translate it. So it's, let's see, it is, so the p hat, no, the p value, okay, so p times, and then you'll put a parentheses, 1 minus p, close parentheses, and then divided by the n, or the number or the population, whatever that one is.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And then you'll square root the answer from that equation, and that will give you a percentage, or it'll give you a decimal number which you convert to a percentage.
Okay.
Isn't that the standard deviation, though?
Right.
I thought the z-score was p hat minus p divided by the standard deviation.
That's what I had for the z-score.
Where are we at, guys? My internet is retarded today. Sorry.
We're talking about the z-score.
Are we on the preparation, or are we doing the group work?
Number 9 on the preparation assignment.
Oh, yeah.
It's the preparation and letter D, the formula that we need for that.
So,
and then once you have that number, then you can then you use the other formula that Taylor talked about, which will get you your z-score, which then you plug into the applet.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
That's the only question I had.
it's in 3.3 of the chapter.
Okay, great.
And both the formulas are right there.
Did we go over how to label the pie charts and stuff?
Not yet.
Okay, so that's a question that I had. I knew how to do the charts and stuff, but I couldn't figure out how to get like the labels on them.
Were you using SPSS?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a hard time with that too. Like the properties window wouldn't open.
Yeah. Does everyone else use Excel?
I used Excel.
I use
Maybe we should
SPSS,
just
but let me just look it up.
Matt, have you downloaded SPSS on your computer?
I have it. I have access to it, but I don't know where it's so similar to Excel. I don't really see a point.
I just wondered because I had trouble downloading those files to do it on Excel.
Oh, for the exam.
Yeah. So my husband downloaded a program that would download those files for me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's good. That is one thing I did. I did use SPS for was to get those pictures and then copy them over to Excel.
Yeah.
I don't really know, Ashley, but I know it's really easy in Excel. I use SPSS, but I know that with a pie chart, it might be, and I don't like to say this because I like to just use one program,
Yeah, I do too.
but Excel is really easy with pie charts. I do know that.
Yeah, and I know Excel, so I could probably just do it. It's just when I'm trying to do homework, I hate that I have to have like a SPSS and then switch from a different
I know.
laptop and it's like just another program. But if I need it, I'll just use it in there. Not a big deal. So how do you do it in Excel then? Is it just you just label it or how does that
Yeah,
work?
but when you create it, it will just open up, and you'll be able to actually, like Matt can tell you, but it just basically opens up, and you can just type in, like, it will say edit the axis or whatever it is on the pie chart, and you just put the names of what colors are everything, and it just pops up for you and does everything for you.
Oh, okay. I'll figure it out. Thank you. Then I just had questions for like P and what did you call it? P hat. But I think that can just be answered as we do like the group work or whatever. I'm sure they'll as I'm doing it I'll figure it out too. So I just didn't I don't know. I just didn't get the right answer, so I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So hopefully we can just start like the collaboration group work or whatever and then we can figure it out, work together I guess on that. But I feel like I'm not gonna be much help today. Sorry guys.
I'm going to be in trouble today, too. So, okay, but actually, the first, like, 7 problems are super easy. So, that's good.
How are you always ahead? I'm always like, I should go over ahead over every time. I'm like, I can't. I try to do the work and I barely have
before we
time.
go to class. So, I just save it for later. I do as much as I can before I come.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. So,
No. Okay. All right. Well, I'm pulling up my stuff. Sorry. I had all this ready. Like, I'm so like annoyed with today. So. All right. So, are you guys ready to just get started with that then?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Starting now. And is it Taylor? Are you leading? If you want to like share your page or whatnot, and or whoever's leading, and then just make sure we have like the right answers or the same answers. So if someone didn't know what we put, we can look on yours or I don't know how that works.
okay. I wouldn't go by mine, but you can. So,
All right. Well, as we talk about it or whatever. Okay. Number 3. Is everybody ready?
Just about. My computer's going really slow, but we can go ahead.
Oh, okay. Let me know if I'm going too fast or whatever. Okay, so in a pie chart, why are the slices sectors different sizes? Really? So A says pie charts are more visually appealing when the slices are different sizes. Oh, I think it's that one. B, each slice represents a category, and the area of each slice represents a proportion of the total occupied by the category. C, the size of each slice is random. Or D, the size of each slice is determined by the number of categories. So obviously it's B, right? Right, guys?
I
agree.
think so.
Okay, I was like, right? I'm not wrong. Okay. Number 4, how are bar charts and Pareto charts related? Pareto? Is that how you say it? Pareto? Oh.
Yeah.
A, they are identical. B, Pareto charts are constructed from tossing a coin several times. Or C, the only difference between a bar chart and a Pareto chart is that the bars in a Pareto chart are ordered largest to smallest going from left to right. C. So glad these are easy. Okay, so number 5, we conclude that the p-hat is normally distributed if NP. Okay, so there's a question that I had. What does NP stand for?
I think it's normal, not normal, maybe normal population. I don't know. That's a good question.
Because I was like, is that like in time p? Like, you're supposed to multiply that number together? Or, like, I didn't know what that was, so I'm like, I don't know. That was confusing to me. I was like, well, I don't know what we're supposed to be checking that is greater than 10 anyhow. But then the N1 minus P, what is that? Is that the standard deviation or what is that?
I think it's just checking. So in the P, it was saying in the reading that its range is 0 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just checking. I don't know how to explain it. In my mind, it makes sense. So like NP, I think it is multiplying. So anytime like two numbers are together, like in algebra, you multiply them.
So that's seeing like the population times the number of people?
Yeah, is greater or equal to 10.
Okay.
And then the other one is like the population, like the sample size times 1 minus P. So like the probability basis.
So you're just plugging in those numbers then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 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 So the question is, if P the true population or the is P the true population or the sample population? Is that the true population?
I believe it's true population.
Sample population is what is P
Wait,
hat?
I found in the reading it says true population.
That's what I'm thinking. And then the P hat is the sample, right?
Right.
Okay.
I have written in my notes, it says the mean of the p-hat is P. Am I wrong?
No, that's right too. I know, there's so many things. That's why I hate stats. It is so true. It said that. I read that too. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many answers to this stupid thing. And I actually just barely went back. And I actually went and did the find word. And it said the true population is P. So that's why I wrote it down. But I also found what you were looking for too. So I'm just going to do both.
Okay.
No, confusing. And then what is N? And N is the sample size, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. If P, so this is talking if the true population is 1/4, then what is the smallest N that satisfies the requirement? What? So then are we like multiplying these numbers to make it greater than or equal to 10? Or
So I'm almost thinking we have to take the equations that we used in number 5. They're not really equations, but I guess they're sort of equations. Because I can't figure it out. And I think we take those and we plug in the P. So when we could use NP greater than or equal to 10. We plug the P in as 1/4.
Okay, and then we just solve for n.
Right, and then we solve for n basically. I would think, but I don't know how to do it. So if you guys have a better idea, that would be great to hear.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's not, I mean, that's kind of what I meant. Like, okay, we got to figure out how to make it equal to 10 or greater than 10. So let's try it and see what we come up with. So we have 1/4 P. P is greater than or equal to 10. And then to move the fraction to the other side, you just multiply by the reciprocal. Is that right?
But I think I got 40, but tell me if I'm so off.
That's what I would get. That's what I would get too.
Okay.
All right. Any thoughts?
Sounds good to me.
42. All right. Who knows? Do we have to put like 40.000?
I don't think so.
Do what?
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm just like, it always says do the 3 decimal places, but it doesn't say it on here. So I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. All right. Use the following information to answer questions 8 and 9. Suppose n is 24 and p is 0.4. What is the mean of p hat? So is that where you do x divided by n? Oh, wait. Wait, how do you find this then? I don't know.
I think it would be x divided by n.
So x being p?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do 0.4 divided by 24. Is that it? So what did you guys get?
I got 0.016.
0.0. Okay. So 0.017. So rounds up, right?
Yes.
Okay. So number 9, what is the standard deviation of p hat? This is where I started to get confused. So is this where you have to do like the square root? Yeah, I don't even know. You guys are gonna have to tell me because I got really confused on this part. Anyone? Does anyone know how to do this?
I don't.
Sorry, what?
Okay. Well, is the standard deviation, is that where you take like the square root of the population times the 1 minus population divided by n? Is that the square root formula?
Yes.
Okay, so then we're just plugging in, let me see. So we just found p, right? No, we found p caret.
Yeah.
So
And what did you get for that one?
we got 0.01. Sorry, I'm trying to find my answer. We got 0.017. And so So if P equals 0.4, then we're going to do 0.4 times parentheses 1 minus 0.4 close parentheses divided by 24, and then we're going to square root that, hopefully. And then, so 1 minus 4. What did you guys get?
I got 0.866.
I got 0.01.
I got 0.1.
Okay, I did it wrong.
Did you square root it? L'Oreal, did
yes.
you square root the end?
I did. No.
Okay, so you got to square root the end, and I think that's how I got 0.1. So I got 0.012, and I just square rooted it.
Yes.
Okay, so Taylor, were you the one that said you didn't get that answer?
Yeah, but let me try it again.
Okay.
So you do the square root after you divide, right?
Yeah, the square root is the last step.
Okay.
So I always have to do like the 1 minus the number first, and then I multiply it by the 0.4, and then I divide it by 24, and then I square rooted the answer at the end.
Divided it by 24?
Yeah, so you have to divide it by n. The n was 24.
Oh, I thought we got 40. Okay, we got 24. Okay.
Oh wait, what? Oh wait, you might be right.
I thought we got
Oh.
40. That's
Oh,
why.
because the number 8, the n is 24.
Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind. You're good. You guys got 0.01.
0.1. You got square root at the end.
Okay.
Awesome. 0.1. Okay, so 10. Use the following information to use questions 10 through 13. Brittany's battling average is 0.3. We want to determine the probability she will get more than 35 hits in her next 100 at-bats. So n equals 100, p equals 0.3. What is p hat? Okay, so then that's p divided by n again.
Mm-hmm.
So 0.3 divided by 100. So did you guys get 0.003?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. 0.003. Okay, and then what is the standard deviation of p? So, okay, so then we're going to do the same thing, the square rooting thing, right? So p is 0.3 times 1 minus 0.3 divided by 100. When someone gets an answer, let me know.
0.0.0.
That's what I got too. 0.046.
0.6.
Did everyone else get that?
I'm still working.
Okay.
Gnarly.
What did you get?
0.046.
So what is your formula for that?
So I'll just read it like how I write it. So I do the square root, and it's p times, and then in parentheses is 1 minus p, and then close parenthesis, and then divided by n. I could probably show you.
So for p,
So oh, sorry.
3?
Yeah.
Use the number 35 for anything in this formula?
35?
Yeah, for 35.
No.
Okay.
I did 0.3 times 1 minus 0.3 divided by 100, and then square root that.
I thought it was 0.003.
That's what I was thinking too. And I didn't. That's not true.
Oh wait. Well, why didn't you guys tell me?
Well, I don't understand it completely.
Oh, because it says in number 10, it says that p equals 0.3 on the instructions, and it says n is 100.
Right, and then what's the standard deviation?
But my formula, or I could be wrong, but for the formula, I just have it written p. Like I don't have p hat in the formula. I just have p.
Right, and that's what I was doing. And then I was wondering if substitute p hat for p, they're asking for p hat standard deviation.
Oh, I don't know.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just don't know if that's right or not. I don't know.
Yeah. So let's just see how we're doing it, and one of us will submit it and find out.
Yeah.
So.
Well, oh wait, I have it in my notes. Standard deviation for p hat equals p 1 minus p divided by n, so it doesn't have the p hat on there.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
So I think we're safe using the p.
Good.
And I think what it's talking about, so like let's like not even think about proportions for a second. When we did like back when we first did the z-score formula, it was like u minus or x minus u divided by standard deviation, and then when we started doing the sample sizes, so that would be like x bar. To do that, then we had to do like standard deviation divided by the square root of n, so like we had to do an extra step. And so I think like when we're doing the standard deviation of p caret, like this is the extra step for like the sample, if that makes any sense. That might be confusing you guys, never mind, just scratch that. I don't know, but in my mind, like this is doing the standard deviation for p hat, because if it was like the standard deviation for p, it would just be a number, right?
Yeah.
So, so I think this is like the extra step for doing it for a sample size of p hat. Or I'm like looking at it as like p hat is like the sample mean of the bigger population p, right? Is that correct thinking or not correct thinking?
You're right.
Okay. So that's just how I'm like trying to connect it all together and keep my understanding straight. But I don't know if that's confusing you guys even more. So I don't know. So anyhow. So did you guys get 0.046?
Yes.
I did.
Okay, perfect. All right. So what is the z-score? Round to 3 decimal places. Okay. So then. Anyone know how to do this one? I should know how to do this one. So like z equals what?
That's
P hat minus
P.
Divided by the standard deviation.
And then the z-score, do we have to do like the crazy standard deviation thing again?
You can just use the standard deviation.
Or what we got for our answer, right? Oh, there we go. So 0.046 is at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. So then we're doing 8 and 9. Okay. So does it tell us what p hat is? Oh wait. So our p hat is 0.003?
Correct.
Okay.
Three.
Minus 0.3 divided by 0.046. Oh, no wonder we have to come up with all these numbers. Okay. What did you guys get?
I got -0.456.
That's what I got too, and I was like, that can't be right. But maybe
Did I hear you right? -6.457.
That's
Yeah.
what I got too.
Okay. Is everybody else echoing?
Oh, it might be because of me, because I don't have my headphones in. Sorry, guys. I can plug those in. But I'm scared it's going to mess up my audio, so if it does... Alright, hold on. Okay, can I still hear you guys?
Yeah. Can you?
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Okay. Does that fix the echo?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, guys. Okay. So we're going to put -6.457, right?
So I see the formula here, but I don't understand all the values. Like for p hat, that is 0.046. And then for p, what is that? Oh, the 0.3.
Yeah. So kind of like how, like so like when we were doing like z equals the x bar minus the mean u divided by the standard deviation, it's like the same thing, it's just different variables. So the p hat was the sample mean that we found was 0.003, and that's our answer from number 10. And then we subtract the population p-value, which is, it tells us it's 0.3. So we have 0.003 minus 0.3, and then we calculated the standard deviation in question 11, and so that's where we get the 0.046.
Okay.
Because we're dividing by the standard deviation.
All right. There's just so many steps.
No, yeah, I know.
Okay. All right.
All right. And so now we have to plug it into the applet, is that right? How do we do the shading on that one?
Don't know.
Would it be to the left because it's losing the election? Or are we on 14 or 13?
13.
Oh,
So it says, what is the probability she gets at least 35 hits in her next 100 at-bats. So does that least mean at least and greater than, or that number and greater than? What, buddy? This? No. Now you can have my pen. Go watch your elephant show, buddy. I'll be out just a minute.
Up in question 10, it says she will get. What's the probability she will get more than 35 bats? So when we shave above.
I think it's above because I think we're saying at least 35. So I think if it's saying at least 35, that means that number or above. Like she can get that. She can get more than 35, but she has to get at least 35. So that's what I would think is above.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay. I'm still trying to get my applet up. Oh, well. And our z-score is negative, so we have to put it on the left side. Is that right? Maybe 6 point.
Didn't matter.
Oh, it does matter. Well, yeah, it does matter because our shading will be different. But if our z-score is negative, so then we got to put the number in the left side. Negative 6.457. Oof. Yeah, I don't know. Negative 6.4. Guys, I don't know. Did you guys get an answer for this one?
I can't pull up my applet. My computer's running too slow.
Because I'm doing it, but it's like, it's going to be greater than 0.9999999. And I'm like, what?
What?
I keep getting 5.3399 times 10 to the negative 11.
How are you shading it?
In the middle and to the right.
That's
But
what I'm doing
then
too. But I'm getting, it's like greater than 0.99999.
But when I do, it does, the shading goes away and it goes
5.339.
Is that what you got too, Matt?
Yeah.
What in the world am I doing wrong? Yeah, see, mine looks like Taylor's.
Yeah, but it doesn't like these bigger numbers. So you're going to reset it. So I had to like reset the form and do it a couple times to get that.
How do you reset the form? Like, what do you mean?
If you go up to the area and put 0.95, it'll put it to where you can reshade it. And then you'll deselect the middle and then put in 6.457, I think.
So you don't shade the middle?
Are we shading the middle?
Yeah, I think we are because it's a negative number and we want it greater than that. So you'd shade the middle too. Because if it was a positive number, like let's say we got the z-score, our z-score is equal to 6.47, then we wouldn't shade the middle. But because it's a negative, we would shade the middle too.
Yeah, I think we shade the middle because it's a negative number.
Okay, now Taylor, just try something for me. De-shade your middle. Just try it.
Shade my middle?
De-shade, like, click on there. Yeah. Oh, never mind. It reset itself.
Okay, let's see. Let me do it the other way. Okay.
That's what mine doing too. I'm wondering, like, are we sure we calculated the z-score right? Like, I don't know if it's supposed to be that extreme or not. But I don't see how you did it wrong.
Yeah.
What did you get? Did you get this number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you didn't shade the middle, that's why. Okay. That makes sense.
So do we put 0.999 or do we put 1 or
I think
something?
it's 0.999.
Okay.
I would think. I don't know. If we're rounding, it makes sense, but
Okay.
you can never really put 1, usually.
Yeah. Okay. 14. If a true population of people who support a political candidate, P equals 0.52 and N equals 2,000 people are surveyed, we want to determine the probability that the results of the survey will suggest the candidate is losing the election, getting less than 50% of the votes. What is the standard deviation of P hat? Round to 3 decimal places. Okay, so P hat we're doing, then we got to do P divided by N, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do 0.52 divided by 2,000. You get a really small number?
Yeah.
You got 0.00026.
Mm-hmm.
I got.
Alright, so I guess we're getting... Hold on, Hemi, hold on. 0.0... Wait, so our answer is 0.000?
Maybe. I think that would be right.
What are you guys getting? I think I'm getting something wrong. I mean, you guys are getting 0.002 or I'm getting 0.00128 or 48 or something.
I got 0.00026.
Divide the P by the N.
So how
I'm getting what L'Oreal's getting.
I'm not getting that. So what do you guys? Are you guys doing? You guys are doing P times 1 minus P divided by 2,000, right?
Oh no, because I thought the equation to find the p hat was just p divided by n. Was that wrong?
Aren't we finding the standard deviation? It says, what is the standard deviation of P hat? Oh, okay.
I don't know. Okay, so standard deviation then, that's the square root formula,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So, but we have to find p though. Oh, they tell us. Oh, duh. Okay, so we're doing, sorry, right 2 times 1 minus 0.5 divided by 2,000.
I'm getting tomatoes.
So do we use the Z formula or what is it?
It's P times 1 minus P divided by N
Okay, thanks.
under the square root.
Okay.
So you guys got 0.01117 something?
Yeah.
Okay. So then shouldn't it be 0.011?
Yeah.
0.011? Okay, cool. Awesome. 0. What z-score would you use? Oh, so for 15 we're doing the z-score formula again?
Right.
Okay. So okay. So for 15, we don't know what p hat is, right?
Correct. We don't yet. Well, you guys found it, but right. I don't
Okay.
think I got the right answer for that. So you guys, what do you think you got? I got like -47, so I probably did that wrong.
Well, to find a p hat, is that where we do p divided by n?
Right, yeah.
Okay. So 2 divided by. So that's where we're getting 0.0026.
Correct.
0.00026. And P is 0.52.
Yeah, I'm getting like -47. So if you guys get something different,
I got the same.
you got the same thing too.
Yeah. Pretty close.
Yeah, well, there's more numbers, but I thought that was way off.
Yeah, -47. Guys, this is like so making me think of doing this wrong.
I know,
You cannot
but
put that in the applet.
I suppose we could. It would be, I mean,
This is so frustrating.
but it probably isn't wrong. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
We're all getting it.
47.249. Is that what you guys are going to put down?
Yeah.
4.249. Okay. Any guesses for 16?
No idea. I don't even know
No
what
idea what the heck that is.
it is. So,
Z is our Z score. Well, there's big Z and little Z, so what in the
I
world?
don't know what the difference is. Let's see.
Buddy, you need to go watch a movie, buddy. I'm almost done.
Oh, the big Z is a variable.
From our z-score.
Yeah, it says big Z is a variable and represents all possible values less than little z.
So what's little z?
I'm pretty sure little z is the z-score. So
Oh wait.
like our variable is greater than or equal to the z-score.
So how do we get the variable z? Big Z.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, this is just an out there answer, just like a complete guess. So since our answer, our z-score is negative 47, then would we say, which one will give us a negative number? Like, so, I don't know.
Wouldn't that be the second one?
Maybe.
Z is less than.
Oh wait, we're looking for less than 50%. So like, is the big Z like our 50%?
I bet that's what it is. You're right.
So we need less than 50%?
Right. Yep. I would say it is. I would say it's the second one, right? Well, no, you're right. No, so it'd probably be the first one then. The Z is bigger than our Z score.
Right.
Right? So it'd be the first one.
Yeah. Okay. So then are we plugging that into the applet then?
Yeah, but that's going to be...
Yeah, I don't understand this mess. Okay.
Yeah, it's just going to be 0. So, or maybe...
Right? 0.000?
So, wait, but is it greater? Where do we shade, though? Because it could be 1.
So,
We would shade the middle and above. Or no, because we're looking for less than, aren't we? Less than 50%?
Yeah, so it's going to be 0.
so just I saw this in the video and I had a question about it, and then I was looking for the reading to see if I could find it. But it looked like either P or P hat was 0.5, and he did that in the videos. And I was trying to figure out why he did that, but I plugged that into the equation and it gave me a normal looking thing that we could like plug in and it wouldn't be like super off.
Okay, I'll put it in just a minute. Go finish
Like, for some reason, I don't know why, that needs to be 0.5. Does that make sense?
Is that seeing 50% of something?
Yeah, that might be why. I don't know. But like in this last equation that we were working on, I put P hat as 0.5 and P is 0.52, and it gave me a value negative 1.79, which the applet would be able to compute. So I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to put that down and see what's in here.
Oh, for our z-scores, right? Wait a minute. Where did you put the 0.5 in as?
To substitute for P hat, and P it gives us as 0.52.
So you just put 0.5?
Yeah.
That does
So
look
then
normal.
0.5 minus...
So 0.5 minus 0.52 divided by 2,000.
Um, and I got 0.000001. Negative.
I didn't get that. I got
How did-
negative 1.818. And it keeps going like that.
So you did 0.5 minus 0.52
Uh-huh.
divided by 2,000.
Oh, no, I did it by 0.011. I divided by the standard deviation.
0.5 minus 0.52 divided by, what was it, 0.011 or something?
Yes, sorry, I.
Okay, so negative 1.8 something.
Yeah. And then we're doing less than, right? So
Yeah,
did you guys get 0.03545?
yeah, that's what I got.
I like
0.0345.
Good idea, Matt.
Except I have no idea why we do that though. I'm so confused. So we're just putting 0.035, right?
Yeah, in 17. And don't forget to change 15.
And what's 15?
15 is negative 1.818.
0.818.
So
Yeah, can you explain to me the whole 0.5 business again? I'm confused.
So that's what I'm not sure is when I was watching the video, he plugged in 0.5 and I was like, hey, where'd you get that? Like, why'd you do that? And I didn't understand, but he did it and it worked, and I followed his lead. And then just doing it now, it gave us a normal z-score. So
Yeah.
I don't know why it's significant. I don't know why. It just worked.
So then, are we supposed to do that, like...
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to ask, are we supposed to do that for the above one, too? Like when our z-score was, like, -6? Okay, just a minute. Can you wait just a minute, please?
No, I think with this one we're just using 50% more or less, so it's like a yes or no answer, basically, like a coin flip, basically. Whereas the other one, I think it makes sense that it's how it is on the other one. We'll just submit, and you guys just go off of that. That way you don't have to get it wrong. Okay, let's see. Well, we didn't do good.
Ooh.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. So, for number 8, we got wrong. I don't know why yet. So I think we're getting p-hat wrong. However we get the p-hat, we're doing it wrong.
So it's not x divided by n. Awesome, now you can't watch it. Good job. Sorry, my 2-year-old's being 2.
No, but it has to be x divided by n.
Well, what's x then? Because it's maybe we're plugging in p when it's not supposed to be p. How do we get the value of x?
Oh.
Or just can't.
Well, that's a good idea.
No.
Maybe the n is... Oh, never mind.
I have no idea. we have to, I don't even know how we would find n. Maybe we have to find n first. I
But
know,
n is the sample size, right?
oh, you're right. I don't know.
So shouldn't be more worried about x? What is x?
Right. That's what I mean. We're trying to figure out what's that.
Okay, so in the reading, they gave us an x for that equation.
In the reading they did?
Yeah. So they said n is a number and then x is a number.
Right, yeah.
So, but that's all that it says about that. And then it starts going into the pie charts.
And we can't find, and I was trying to figure out what it was, and we can't find anything else without, we don't have enough data. I'm sorry, I don't know the answer to why we're not getting it at all.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Okay, so for 10, I think we got it wrong because it was supposed to be 35 divided by 100.
Oh, 35 is our x,
Yes,
right?
on 10. So it's going to be 0.35. Well, I can't change it, so it's 0.35 for 10. I don't know what 8's going to be, though.
Let's see, 8.
Oh, it's asking for the mean of p hat.
Which would be... Is that just the same answer as... No. Is that the same answer as P? Did they
It's
say
the
the
same
same?
answer as p, because it says value minus mean is p. So p hat, yeah, so right here it says value minus mean is equal to p hat minus p. So the p has to be mean. So it's just point.
So number 8 is 0.4?
Well,
That doesn't make any sense either. Except when, like, when we did it back in the day, the mean was the same and the standard deviation changed.
yeah, I would do p. Because I got it wrong for p hat, so we might as well just try it.
Yeah.
So, let's see. Try that. The z-score. Well, the z-score is going to be different since we got a different answer for p hat.
Right.
Or what is the p hat? Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, so the z-score will be whatever the p hat minus p is.
So this is for number 12?
Yeah.
See, I thought we were doing it wrong getting that weird z-score.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. So p hat, so 0.4 minus p, which is... Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
It's
No, wait.
0.35. Remember how we just found it's 35 divided by 100, which is p hat?
Oh, 0.35 minus
3. 0.3.
0.3 divided by 100?
Divided
No.
by the standard
Divided
deviation.
by 0.046.
0.046.
Goodness, this is so confusing. Okay, so we have 0.35 minus 0.3 divided by 0.046. And see, then we get a z-score of 1.08.
Yes, and that makes a lot more sense.
Yes. 1.087. And are we shading less than that, or?
You're shading greater than that, so it's
Okay.
0.139.
I got 0.0345 in my applet. No, I didn't.
That I thought that.
Shush, that's late. That's not right. Sorry. 87. You get 0.1385?
Yeah.
139? Okay.
And that was for number 13?
Yes.
Oh, 13? 0.139. Okay, so then what's 12? The z-score.
So the z-score is, what did we just had?
I think it was 1.087.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay.
What was that?
I'm definitely gonna have to go over this chapter because I just confused the heck out of myself.
No, he just worded some questions wrong. That's the only reason you got him wrong. He does that sometimes.
So now I'm just really confused how we find p hat then.
So p hat is the value. So I don't know at all. Well, let's see. Number 8 is the mean of the p hat. So it's 0.4. Okay, so number 8 is 0.4.
Uh-huh.
Number 10, p hat is x divided. So you guys were doing it right, but you guys were taking p divided by n. It's x divided by n. So it's 35.
Oh, so the 35 was our x.
Yes, 35 divided by 100.
Okay.
And then
And
that's
then-
why we got a different z-score.
Right.
P hat was different.
So then is there anything else we gotta change? Did we get the 17 right?
So
Then-
17 was right, but the 15 and 16 were wrong. So do the opposite one for 16.
Well, I feel bad like changing all our answer.
Oh, don't feel bad. This doesn't weight enough that I care. So
Yeah. So then 15 would z-score. So okay, so this was when he plugged in the 0.5, right?
yeah, so it might be negative 47. I don't really know.
So it's negative 1.790 for 15.
You got what?
For 15, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. For 15, it's negative 1.790.
Oh, I didn't get that. Okay, how did you get that?
So hang on, let me open Excel. Oh, let's see. I changed my answers. I don't know. For some reason, Excel was just a few things off. So I don't know. You were super close. I don't know why it was off, but I did the same things. I just used Excel.
Well, maybe
Okay,
it's
so
not.
let's walk through this, like how we would set it up. Now that I'm completely confused. So how do we find p hat then from 14?
So
Or did we already find it?
P hat would be 0.5. Because we're trying to find half.
Oh. Oh, so is our x then point? Oh, because our x is 0.5.
Yes.
Okay. So, but then we have to do 0.5 divided by n then, don't we?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's see. That's why we got it wrong. So it's negative. Wait, is it negative?
Shouldn't be. There's no negative
No,
number.
It's 0.0025, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Minus, and then p is 0.52, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're dividing it by the standard deviation, which is...
Number
we already-
12 is wrong.
Number what?
Number 12 is wrong. I just submitted it. It's wrong. It's not 0.109.
Oh, because I put 1.087.
Oh, sorry. It's not 0.109. Don't you have to round it?
For number 12, I have 1.0887.
Yeah,
That's what
don't
I
you have to round it?
You
Three
had to round
decimal
it at
places.
3 decimal places, not 2.
So I had 0.109. Didn't you say 0.1087?
No, it was 1.087.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, so back to 14 really fast. So the
I
standard
don't know.
deviation, how do we
I
find
don't
that?
know,
Okay, we'll see you later.
so, okay.
So how do we find the standard deviation for 14?
Well, I don't know, but we got it right. We just did plugged in the standard deviation. So let's see. We did.
Oh, the standard deviation is 0.0111, right?
Yeah, 0.011.
Oh, okay. 0.11. Okay. Huh, and I still get negative 47.25.
That's what I got too.
Okay.
Just put
So,
that in, and you can find out. It doesn't hurt your grade like at all.
right.
So I mean,
So-
you might as well find out.
Is that going to be a number 15?
That's me 15, and then don't forget to switch 16.
Right. Okay, negative 47.25. Alright, let's submit this mess. Nope, it's wrong too. 15's
Okay.
wrong.
What about the other one? Like 8. What did we get? Did we get 8 right?
Yeah, that was the only one I got wrong. So yeah, the mean stays the same.
Awesome. So that's good. At least we figured out the rest.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Alright. Sorry guys. That was a mess of a chapter, I guess. Alright.
Okay, well, that was fun. I
Yeah.
will post this on the group board.
Okay.
Okay.
And just make sure we put our put all our names and stuff.
Yep. Okay.
Alright. Have a good week guys. Good luck on homework.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.